Carthage City Council members should discuss the proposed resolution to censure one of its members in their next meeting on February 13th. This is KOAM News at 6. I'm Tanya Bach. The decision to delay the discussion was made at last night's meeting. The council member at the center of the discussion is Tiffany Cassi. KOAM's Fernanda Silva was at the meeting.
The council meeting to decide whether Tiffany Cassi would be censured was a busy one, with all seats taken. In the agenda, the discussion about Cassi was scheduled to be a closed session. Cassi and some residents argued that the council should have the discussion on the resolution open to the public, but it was kept as a closed session.
This is illegal under the laws of Missouri.
Our legal opinion disagrees with that.
In an interview before the meeting, City Administrator Greg Degnan explained his perspective on the reason behind the decision.
There are city employees involved and there was an HR investigation, and so that is protected. However, because she is not an employee of the city, because she is an elected official, any censure or discipline for any council member always has to be done in a public setting.
For Cassi, the decision to go to a closed session is questionable.
I'm pretty sure that that is illegal. So because there is an employee involved, it may fall into a gray area. But when a council person, I am not an employee, and when a council person is being censured, that type of thing is supposed to be open to the public.
Just after 10 p.m., once the closed session was over, council members voted to table the censure until next meeting.
To give ample time to prepare that response.
I've only had about 31 hours notice to prepare for this type of thing, and in there I had to find time to sleep and go to work 2 times. So I've had almost no time to prepare, and I feel that it would have been unfair for them to have continued with the resolution tonight.
Before the meeting, Cassi explained her perspective on why the resolution is being proposed.
A lot of the complaints were that I invited citizens to come to meetings, that I thanked them for coming, I thanked them for participating. A couple of times in the list of complaints was that I advised people to call City Hall or call their council person.
There's a HR complaint or human resources complaint that led to a very large investigation that is causing it. I really can't share that because it is protected by our HR policies, but that is what initiated this.
According to Degnan, a censure is an opinion of the council, that they disagree with the councilperson's action, but that doesn't remove the member from the council. We tried reaching out to all the council members and the mayor before and after the meeting, but only 2 answered their phones and said that they had no comments. KOAM spoke to some Carthage residents to hear their thoughts after the meeting.
I thought that it should be an open meeting. I thought that they should be able to talk about it, and they chose not to. I think there again, we don't have clarity, we don't have honesty, we don't know what was said, so usually if you don't know, your mind goes to it probably wasn't good.
I feel like the citizens stood up for what's right. They're demanding transparency and ethics to our city council. We support the First Amendment. We feel like our voice has been silenced so much, and this is just the latest step in silencing the voices of the citizens and people working for the citizens to ensure transparency.
In Carthage, Fernanda Silva, KOAM News.
You can read the full story with more detail at KOAMnewsnow.com. Well, Chief